Sound check, sound check. You hear me, Danks?
Microphone check 1, 2. It's your boy Crypto Danks.
What's up, man?
Welcome back, everyone. It's your boy Crypto Danks, and I'm here with Fauci's Beagles. He is part of the team, one of the leading team members, founders, whatever you want to call it. I'll let you introduce yourself. How you doing, boss?
Hey, what's up, Crypto Danks? Appreciate you giving us the opportunity to come on here. My name's Fauci's Beagles. We don't really have any hard set roles here at PengyOS because we're all just volunteers contributing to the project out of passion. But yeah, man, I consider myself, or I've been kind of given the role of like chief penguin herder. kind of I've kind of stepped in and to help manage the project. And I've got Ozawak here, also known as Dab Goblin in our Telegram. He's my right hand guy who's right there. Anything I've ever needed, he's my first person I turn to, and is also just taking an extreme amount of initiative to help out and contribute to this project in more ways than I could even articulate right now. You want to introduce yourself, Dab?
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I joined the project shortly after like the Pump Fund launch. Found it on someone posted it on Reddit, and I just love the idea. So I've been contributing my time ever since, and it's been a great experience. I've learned a lot, and I'm excited how this thing has grown. Excited to be here and talking with you guys. Thanks for the intro.
Yeah, for sure. And for me, it's same thing. I found the project shortly after launch on pump.fun. Clicked around, was super intrigued by what I found, and just been like super motivated to help out and contribute ever since. It's been a super fun ride.
Can I interrupt you real quick? Because I don't want to forget this. We just talked about my memory earlier. So
yeah.
I want to know what that experience was like for you on Pump.Fun and like how you became, because it must have been one hell of an experience to get to you where you are now, right? So can you talk about those first days?
Yeah.
Those first hours?
Yeah, for sure. It was a crazy experience, to be honest. So for me, I'd been using Pump.Fun since maybe early February this year. And, for anyone not aware of what that is, it's a fair launch pad for meme coins, or really any coin. Originally, I think it was only on Solana, but now it's multi-chain. It's on, I believe, Base and I think Blast Network as well. Basically, with like 2 clicks and an idea, you can launch a technically unruggable meme coin. And when I say technically unruggable, there's still some ways that you can obviously lose money, like with anything else. People could buy huge amounts of the supply when it's super cheap and dump on your heads, and that's kind of what happens a lot of the time. But for me, with Pengy specifically, there was a project called Soulmail. I'm sure most of you are aware of it, and Soulmail launched on Pump.Fun. Last I checked, it had an all-time high of around 86 or 90 million for its market cap, some crazy number. But when I first saw it on Pump.Fun, it had a 30K market cap. And when I clicked on it, it had its socials attached, and I went and like clicked on the Twitter, and there was no tweets. And I popped in the Telegram, and there was really no conversation going on. It looked kind of scammy. And what happens very often on Pump is because it's so easy to launch an idea, people rip concepts off of other projects and just stick it on there, and it kind of traps people that were unaware that was like an existing thing, and it's essentially a scam. And that's kind of what I thought the Soulmail thing was. I was like, this doesn't seem real. Like there's no action, no activity. And it instantly, like just like in a second, just like sent, and it went to like 100K market cap on Pump or something like that. And then how it works on Pump.Fun is doesn't technically like hit the blockchain until the coin hits a certain market cap threshold, which is dynamic depending on what the price of Solana is that day. It hits that threshold, then it gets deployed to the blockchain like normal, and you could buy it through like Jupiter or BonkBot or any of the normal methods you use to buy meme coins. And I mean, this thing just sent to millions instantly. And I was just kind of like sat back, like stunned, like how did I literally see this thing at a 30K market cap and it just ran right in front of me? Like I just brushed it off as a scam. So anyways, that made me want to hunt and like super hungry. I was like, I'm going to find the next soul mail that launches on here. And, you know, like a couple days later came across PengyOS, and Pengy has a bit of an interesting history because the creator of this project, Mad Hauke, he was originally commissioned back in 2023 to create this web concept for a project on Ethereum. The person that commissioned him ended up rugging that project, you know, dumped on his community. He never paid Mad for his work, and you know, everything just went to zero. He gave it some time, did some more work on the site, and ended up relaunching it on Solana on pump.fun himself. And it had a little bit of FUD around it because some people recognized the concept from that rugged project back on ETH. So I popped into the Telegram and started digging in deeper because I was determined not to like fade something real. I was like, I got to figure out if this is real. Mad, the developer, was able to prove his story that I just told you about, you know, the other project rugging and him not getting paid for his commissioned work, not only through screenshots, but he actually still had control of the ETH's project website and redirected, you know, all the details to point towards our Solana project. So from there, I was like, okay, I'm sold. This is a really cool concept, and this developer, you know, he kind of deserves to have like a little bit of a redemption story. So I'm going to jump on board and, you know, see what I can do to help the guy. And, you know, from there, I've been in crypto since 2015. I've been trading meme coins since like 2017 when it wasn't the cool thing to do. So I have a bit of experience on, you know, what it takes to get these things to move a little bit, and, you know, deployed it through the network. And, you know, luckily a lot of other people were kind of motivated by seeing, you know, people starting to jump on and volunteer and contribute. And, you know, we like quickly built like a badass team of volunteers that's, you know, been kind of growing and flowing and evolving ever since then. But the core thing is, there was no, with this being a fair launch on pump.fun, you can't do any like hidden allocations. You can't mint extra coins. The only way to get coins is to buy them over the open market. So everyone, including the original creator of the project, anyone that's like working on this, volunteering, contributing, everybody's bought their tokens, you know, themselves with their own money. There hasn't been any coins that have been handed out to anybody for free, including influencers as well. We've taken basically a full organic approach, and it's come with its challenges. But you know, we our all-time high of our coin is like 6.4 million, and honestly, the main thing that like really hurt the momentum was like the same exact time that Solana congested like super gnarly for like a week straight. You know, I'm sure anyone that was around the last month or so for that Solana congestion knows what kind of a nightmare it was and how it affected probably almost all of your favorite projects that you were invested in on the chain. So beyond that, you know, we're determined, and we have this like super bitchin' product that we're eager to like build around, and you know, not super concerned with what the chart's doing in the, you know, the short term, because we believe this is a concept that we can take, you know, all the way through and keep building for years to come. But anyways, I've been rambling for minutes now, so I'm going to shut up and let you direct me to the next one.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's what we're here for, is to hear you speak. And for those that don't know, PengyOS, POS, ticker symbol, what it is and what they're doing, right? If you're going to listen to this in the future, or you're here now and you don't know exactly what Pengy is, I'll read their vision and mission statement. So it says, PengyOS aims to be the ultimate decentralized application hub facilitating crypto education, seamless crypto trading, and providing a diverse range of entertainment options in a single ecosystem. And what's cool about it is they've actually built an operating system that is built into the browser. So you go to their website, pengy.fun, and then it brings up essentially what looks like a Windows browser. So it's a really cool concept. It's a really interesting way to approach crypto, especially like a particular blockchain, which you'll host and have all these different dApps. You know, we can go down the list of how many potential you could have on the. I mean, there could be folders with hundreds down the road. We don't know where Solana is going to go as far as how much utility. Of course, they've got Solana Mobile coming out, you know, so there's a lot of interesting things happening with Solana. PengyOS actually being, and when they say hub, what they really mean is literally having everything that you need to have or utilize or want to use on the Solana blockchain on that website browser, right? So you can go to their site and play games like literally Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, like older games. They've got crypto bubbles, Jupiter, you can buy the token. They have Solana Launchpad, they have the pumped up, you know, so they have all Solana Trading Bot, whatever, you know, Dexscreener, Soul Sniffers. So in the end, what it looks like to me, and you can elaborate further, is you're trying to put Solana on a website. That's what it seems like, right?
Yeah, so I mean, that was a great description, man. Thank you for that so much. But yeah, you nailed it. So I think just about anyone here is familiar with the idea, or have used a dApp hub before. Like Phantom has one built into the wallet in the bottom right corner. But dApp hubs mostly have just comprised of like a list of various sites and dApps, and when you click on one, it redirects you to that. And you know, while that's great, it's very easy to kind of like go down a rabbit hole, and you're just like click 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 click, and you're like redirect, and just like, wait, what was I even doing? What am I here for? Our idea is, you know, rather than like exploring a new dApp and being redirected, you could actually explore it natively right in our interface here. One of the things I'm excited to tell you about is we actually just did a interface update last night, Crypto Danks. So you may need to like press Control F5 to do like a page cache clear. But if you notice, there's an app on the desktop now that says All Apps, and when you click on that, it pulls up a folder that shows a bunch of other dApps that are, you know, not
Oh, I
on the
see it.
main
Yeah, yeah.
desktop. And yeah, so if you right click on any of the ones in that folder, you can either open it or send it to your desktop, and start like customizing your desktop with like the dApps that you actually want to see. So
Oh, cool. That's
yeah,
cool. So you
this
literally
this is
add it
a
to if you. Oh, wow.
yeah, so this is huge for us for a couple reasons. Number one, we were kind of running into a limitation as to for mobile users in particular. When they loaded up the site, you know, there's only so much screen real estate on a mobile device, and we had kind of reached a point through, you know, our new partnerships and integrations to where we were running out of screen real estate on mobile. So this, you know, allows us to, um, you know, kind of set like default apps on the desktop that are gonna like always show, and then you could expand it and add, you know, the ones in particular that you find useful and want to use. So that you know, obviously opened up the ability for us to continue expanding with more integrations and more partnerships. And beyond that, it also kind of allows us to create like a new level of partnership possibilities with projects, because you know they're essentially now two tiers of getting integrated to Pengy. You can either just get integrated and you end up, you know, in this folder to where people can explore and add you to their own desktop, or you know, you could integrate as like a premium partner to where you end up being a default app that's on the desktop and unremovable. So just kind of gives us some more things that we can do, and you know, create some more funding to continue developing the project and take it further.
Yeah, I like it. You guys are definitely on the right track. I found you guys young and early, rode that wave up, and now I'm, accumulating here. And none of this is financial advice, obviously. But one of my jobs, I hate to call it a job because to me this isn't a job, but this is what I do for a living. One of my jobs for what I do is trying to foresee and forecast the future and think about what people will want before they want it. Like that's how essentially, if you're investing in crypto, the best way to make money is finding projects that are going to succeed down the road that you know will do well inside. Like you just know, you've done your research and and at least you do the best that you can to know. And it's up to what, tokenomics and people who cheat and stuff that I can't control. But, at the end of the day, when I see a project like this, that's such a low market cap. Remember, I even posted in my community, I said it was $250,000 market, 200. I think it was about $200,000 market cap. I put the buy alert. I said, this project is super undervalued. There's just no way that it'll sit at 200K. Well, then shortly after it goes up to millions, comes back down. People take their profit. I expect that it's fine. But this is not about short-term price action. I think that Pengy, as you build, like literally you're adding stuff daily, right? So it's not fair for anybody to evaluate this project now anyways. So I think down the road as this project develops, it's really going to hit home with a lot of people that just want to have fun on the Solana blockchain. I mean, you can literally write code on your website,
Yeah,
browser,
our Python editor is live.
Use that yesterday. I'm not lying.
So. I know I'm not a developer myself, so at first I didn't quite understand how exciting that is, but I'll explain it. Basically, for a Python editor, you have to install a dev environment on your computer and keep it updated, and there's multiple facets to it. And if you're just trying to do something real quick on the fly, and maybe you're on a new device or on mobile or whatever, it might not be possible for you to do that. But if you pull up pengy.fun, boom, you have a live Python editor, and you could be doing shell scripts and all kinds of stuff on the fly anywhere.
Right.